there were no rules, so we had to work them out one by one. Barbie is always perfectly dressed for whatever she's doing. Every time a scene changes, she has a change of costume because she's doing something slightly different.
What is it to be a doll? And that was the first big conversations.
Seeing the scale of things as well, with the giant hairbrush, the toothbrush.
The kind of philosophy of being toys.
I'm Katie Spencer, and I'm the set decorator on Barbie.
My name's Sarah Greenwood. I'm the production designer on Barbie.
My name's Jacqueline Durran. I'm the costume designer on Barbie.
And this is how we did it.
Barbie as a concept was just great and very funny because I had no idea where it would lead us.
The only narrative you have with Barbie is the narrative of how you play with the doll and Greta and Noah's script. And delving into that, it went off in all sorts of directions. It was like an amazing firework.
We weren't recreating a dream house. We were making our dream house for our movie, which was kind of cherry picking from all the periods, creating spaces that worked for the film. The best compliment was that as you walked on, said, "Oh my God, I had a dream house just like that." Well, that's great because it felt like you had a dream house just like that, but the dream houses weren't just like that.
You wanted a place that wasn't full of disappointment. You open the present and it's exactly what you want. The sparsity of things and the clarity. It is that idealized version of a remembered past.
Because they're wearing what's totally appropriate for the moment, they all kind of make the same choice.
Yeah.
Or similar choices. Then deciding it was going to be gold and white. And then I talked through those with Greta and she pulled out her favourite looks. And then I just had to work out a way to bring that cohesion back to the dance so that when you looked at it, it looked like a whole thing, not lots of individuals. Then going to Sarah and Katie saying, how does this work? And then thinking about how Rodrigo was going to light it. And then last but not least, thinking about the Kent. And they got a jumpsuit.
It had to have a real atmosphere to it and a cohesion and that everybody was really enjoying it. We cherry-picked all the best bits from this kind of perfect past of Barbie and placed them in way of understanding what these toys are.
Had like hundreds of pinks. After testing everything with Rodrigo and Greta and going through everything, we whittled down to 12 or 13. And everybody had this little swatch that we made up because the pinks behave so differently next to different colours. That is the hardest thing about pinks. They change colour, whatever you put them against.
If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off right now, Ken.
I'll beat you off with you any day, Ken.
Greta writes her scripts at 100 miles an hour. And sometimes she has, for me, 5 costume changes on one page. It was like an absolute roller coaster trying to get the 100 costumes made in time for a shoot in the first week.
Brought everybody together.
Yeah.
It stems from Greta and from the top and goes to all the different disciplines. It was such a collaboration.
And also, it's just so great to watch, so you're there on the day. It looks incredible, fantastic costumes, fantastic camera moves, the best dancing ever. And it's hysterically funny.